Hello, guys. It's Marcus here, and we're just going to be talking about simple things. Let me take two. Talking about simple things. Let's talk about simple things. Like, oh my gosh, I forgot what we're supposed to talk about. Hmm. I want to tell you guys. Oh, I just remembered. Let's talk about my favorite movies of all time, and it might be your favorite movies too. Now, this picture are from the 80s, notably Back to the Future. And I think the other film that I like, which is When Harry Met Sally, I think that's in the 80s as well. I think that's done in the 80s as well. It's a rom com, and it's not the usual rom com, but it's a rom com that is exciting to watch. It's not really as, in rom coms, it's very had a particular archetype or a certain pattern that they need to follow because in the rom-com genre it's very pretentious, easy to predict. But with Harry Met Sally, it's how do I say this? It's kind of it's not cliche. It's kind of realistic. It's more realistic as compared to other rom-coms, and that's not to undervalue other rom-coms, but what I'm saying is the film When Harry Met Sally, it doesn't follow the archetype. There's an archetype that's very cliche, but at the same time, if the production is good, then it's good as well. But it doesn't follow the archetype, and I think the uniqueness in it was what makes the film When Harry Met Sally great. And I want to talk about Back to the Future. They did three movies: Back to the Future 1, Back to the Future 2, Back to the Future 3. Now, it's a classic. I mean, Steven Spielberg did it, and he directed it. And I can tell that the whole camera crew, the film crew, the people, the cast members, all the actors and actresses really did their good job. And I can tell it from the acting, and it's very, very amazing because it captivates me, and it's very exciting that how the bully of the father. Who's the father? I forgot the name of the guy. I haven't watched that movie in a while, but the bully of the when Marty went back in time to see his parents, Lorraine and George McFly. George McFly. I think the bully's name is probably like Biff or something. I forgot. Please leave it in the comments below. But it's interesting how the bully of that movie kept going for two other sequels, Back to the Future 2, Back to the Future 3. I think that's very nice. Definitely. It's definitely nice. And I like it so much. That's about it. Oh, Scarface is good as well because it's exciting and it's a film that's very, very taboo for its time. Its time of making is the 1980s, and it's not the usual film that the 1980s audience usually get. I mean, kinda, kinda. That's kind of what they got. Back in the 70s, they did The Godfather, so I'm assuming they're kind of desensitized by now. Like, speaking of the era of the 80s, they're probably used to it then. It's very thrilling, a lot of action going on. And I hate how Tony undervalues or underestimates. I'm very bad at pronouncing things. I'm sorry, but I hate how Tony underestimates his friend. Who's the guy? I forgot the name of the guy. Tony and that guy, that tall guy. I mean, Tony's a small fella, but he's got guts and he's got balls and audacity and he's got what it takes. He's got the nuts to handle those risky, risky things, risky, shady things. So that's about it. I love those three films. Let's summarize it. Back to the Future, Scarface, and what's the other one? The other one that I talked about, when Harry met Sally. That's about it. I'm very forgetful. I'm sorry, but that's about it.